But guess what? I was completely wrong. See, I used to think that motivation drives action, but that's not the case. It's the other way around. Action drives motivation. Hey guys, my name is Maya and welcome to my channel. And today we're going to discuss motivation. Also, watch this video till the end because I'm going to share a very simple tool for instant motivation. Okay, so when it comes to motivation, the most important thing is to understand what is motivation and what is the definition of motivation. So like anyone else, what I did is to Google what is motivation. So according to Merriam-Webster dictionary, the meaning of motivation is this: the act or process of motivating, a motivating force, stimulus, or influence. In order to get some context, I looked up what motivate means. And the meaning of motivate is to provide with a motive. Okay, so here's the thing with these definitions. I find them extremely vague and super generic. Like, I'm not able to connect with the meaning. So I'm going to propose my definition of motivation to all of you. So my definition of motivation is this: motivation is the form of energy that makes you want to move or act. See, there are no right or wrong definitions. Whatever makes sense to you, use it. So I'm really curious to know what is your definition of motivation. So don't forget to put down your definition in the comments below and I will chat with you. It will be very interesting. You can call motivation, your desires, wants, your reason to act, your big why. For me, motivation is a form of energy. If you look at the nature, I feel like everything is a form of energy. If you look at your body, it's made up of all these atoms and molecules that are vibrating because of energy. To prove my point, I will give you a scientific explanation. So if you look at the most famous scientific physics equation, which is E is equal to mc squared, given by Albert Einstein, it says that energy can be equated to mass. There is an equivalence between energy and mass, and energy and mass are the same thing in two different forms. I actually got this idea about, thinking everything is a form of energy from a conversation I had with one of my friends who said, wouldn't it be great if we looked at the world in the form of energies? So there are these things or emotions which can be like physical or mental level. There are these things which are at higher frequency, higher energy, and there are things that are at lower frequency or lower energy. And I feel like motivation is something that helps you reach that higher vibrational energy. So I guess now the meaning of motivation is kind of clear. Like, it's a form of energy. That's basically what I want to say. Now that it's clear, let's move into some myth busting. Okay? So for a really, 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 really long time, I used to believe that only if I'm motivated to do something, I should do it. Like, I felt like motivation was a criteria for me to pursue anything in life. So if I didn't feel motivated, I should not try it out. That's what I thought. But guess what? I was completely wrong. See, I used to think that motivation drives action, but that's not the case. It's the other way around. Action drives motivation. So the simple truth about motivation is this: motivation comes from deliberate action, not wishful thinking. And I'm going to say that again just for you to register in your mind, and I want you to think about it. Motivation comes from deliberate action, not wishful thinking. You are not born motivated to do things. You're not born motivated to be an artist, a painter, or entrepreneur. You do the work that motivates you to do more of it. So So what happens when we have this knowledge is that you don't have to beat yourself up for not feeling motivated. It's okay, it's natural. However, it's not an excuse for you to procrastinate or put aside all the important work that you're supposed to do. And now that you know that motivation is actually driven by action, you can take action even if you're not feeling motivated to do it. And I can testify for this. Like, I can guarantee, like, when you take action, motivation will come to you. I can testify that because I've been doing this for the past 1 week, where I'm using a very simple tool to do the work which inspires me to do more work. And the simple tool that I use for motivation is the 5-second rule. So recently I read this book called The 5-Second Rule by Mel Robbins, and it is an incredible book. Like, I recommend you go through that book. I'll put some links to videos of Mel Robbins talking about the 5-second rule. Alright? So it's an amazing tool. Let's understand what is this 5-second rule. So 5-second rule is actually a metacognition tool which will help you motivate. And metacognition is like a fancy way of saying becoming aware of your thinking process. And the 5-second rule states that the moment you have an instinct to act on a goal, you must 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and physically move, or your brain will stop you. Now, how do I put that to practice? How do I put the rule to practice? Here's what you'll do. Say you're procrastinating on some project that you're supposed to do, some work, some important stuff. Okay, the moment you realize that you're procrastinating, become aware. And I want you to start counting 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, then physically move. Get up, shake it off, and then move towards the stuff that you're supposed to do. Say it's a project that you're working on. So you open your laptop and then you open the document that you're supposed to work on and start working. So what this rule does is, it does not give your mind the opportunity to talk you out of the work you're supposed to do. So you don't let your mind convince you not to do what you're supposed to do. And that's a simple thing, but it works like magic. Like, I've been using this for the past week and it's amazing. Like, I've been slaying my to-do list like a warrior. Alright, let's summarize. It's okay not to feel motivated, but that should not be your excuse to procrastinate. Instead, use it as your fuel to do the work and use the 5-second rule to get into the act of doing the action. That's all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you found this video helpful, the most amazing thing you can do is give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to this channel and click the notification bell. Also, don't forget to check out my blog because I post a blog post along with my video. So while you're there, you can also sign up for my newsletter because I send amazing exclusive content for my newsletter inspiration buddies. And if you want to join my tribe, why not, sign up for the newsletter. Okay then, I want to remind you that you have infinite potential. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go seek your infinite